Outlast is what many people consider to be one of the best horror games of all time. Whether you agree with that many people or not, you still have to admit that it had some crazy challenges. I've already finished the base game and DLC once, which netted me 8 of the 14 achievements on Steam, but this game has even more difficult achievements on Xbox and PlayStation. But this video isn't about those extras, it's about the 2 that you have to be crazy for attempting in the first place. Lunatic and Bowel Whistler. Lunatic is for finishing the main game in Insane Mode. Bowel Whistler is for finishing the DLC in Insane Mode. If you don't know much about Outlast or don't remember, Insane Mode means you die in 1, maximum 2 hits, and if you die you go all the way back to the beginning of the game. And I had no idea how much this could make me suffer. First of all though, I had to get the 4 collectible related achievements. I won't go through this because it was mostly just me looking at a YouTube video and going through the game and DLC again, but at the end of it I got Educated, Pulitzer, Archivist, and Legacy for getting all of the documents and files. Now that the low stakes stuff is out of the way, I will now attempt going through Insane for the very first time. First order of business was to get inside the building and explore for evidence that our boy Miles Upshaw without a paddle could use for his report. Unfortunately though, after getting thrown downstairs by a big pig, we are now committed to the asylum. We get the security keycard and go to the security room where Father Martin turns off the power, and we gotta turn it back on after Peppa Pig comes back. Bing bong bun born, and oopsie daisy, turns out the psycho is a psycho and we wake up in a padded room. A few bits of parkour later and we reach this little crossroads. This one has 2 people trying to kill me, but with some excellent maneuver skills that were definitely purposeful. Wait, no! I have an idea. I'm gonna do the same as last time. I made it through one of them. The other one only becomes active when you press this button and then they're basically Team Rocket. I would have gotten away with it too if I went the right direction. Wait, crap, wrong show. Yeah, I died once, but thankfully this wasn't too much of a loss because it was pretty early through the game, but regardless, I tried again and using my expert skills, I made it past them the next time around. After avoiding the age-restricted twins, I made a remark that I may or may not come to regret in the future. I'm not, and I hope this doesn't come back to bite me, but I'm not too stressed about the last area in the lab because I was pretty good at, like, I didn't get hit at all during my last run through. I went through the showers and bamboozled Porky again and then got hurled out the window. All part of the plan. Did the long ass parkour section and made our way over to the sewers. Here we have to go up against Meal Team 6 for what? Is this like the 5th time already? I turned one valve and trusted some good-willed but incorrect advice from a friend to not go in the locker, so I ended up dying to Beyond Tray, and I gotta tell you, the loading screen from the beginning felt a lot worse this time around. After going all the way back to the sewers, I bamboozled the big guy and made my way downwards into the male ward. Then I got pretty unsettled at one of the darkest parts of the game, so I sang myself a song to get through. I will survive. Then the McBaconator came back for me, so I did the widest lap of the area I possibly could, then made a run for it, all while I could hear his chains, which felt like mere meters next to my ear. Put your game face on, fellas. Run for a very, very long time. Don't make any mistakes. Then we make the biggest mistake of trusting another person in this damn building. A voice echoing like a Terminator's. Whoopsie! Never making that mistake again because we lose a couple pretty important articles of our body. Chug along through Dr. Traeger's section, not mentioning the sketchy moments that I accidentally improvised and did not do how the YouTube video said. Luckily, I'm good at improvising, so I did make my way back to where I was supposed to, thank God. Traeger doesn't like that we don't like his dosage of finger chopping, so he commits suicide. Make our way past the fire and toward another part with Christian where we have to turn on the sprinklers using our sick evasion skills around this very, very small bucket. And then 10 seconds later when he's right behind me, isn't he? There's no other threat for this dark area for a bit, so I'm just going to save you looking at complete darkness and skip to Christian. Here you go all the way to the right and then to these pallets, and this is luckily the furthest away that Chris stays in a section, so I'll take what I can get. Do a little ring around the Rosie and go into the next area. Then we need to pick up some fuses for this laundry thingamabob for the key to get to the upper floor. I had a bit too close a call here. No. I'm gonna die. No. At the upper floor, we go through a lot of little interactions, but there isn't really a threat here, thankfully, so it's nice for a little breather. 1, 2, skip a few, and we lose our camcorder, get it back, then deal with the actual threat, the jump. This one's fine. Win a game of chicken against Lazy, and we finally end up back where we started. We need to go into the theater to get a key, but this part is, again, pretty chill. You do have to deal with a twin, but he isn't too bloodthirsty. Must be off his game. And once again, we find Father Martin, who wants us to witness his death, so we do and then make a run for the exit, because I don't like you, but if you fix the elevator, then who am I to hate? Catch Big Boy's ankles once more and go out to the laboratory, outrun the wall rider, and Porky gets turned into bacon. Holy yapping of the Yappington section, and now we need to kill Bill. All we need to do is turn a valve and disconnect some wires. Nothing can go wrong. Up, 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 up. And remember the jump, So if you screw up this jump, I'll kill you. Stop talking. Okay. No! I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. I failed at the last stop I could possibly fail at. This was horrendous, and seeing the loading screen take me back to looking at the asylum from the outside made my heart drop a little bit. I said that I wouldn't play again for the rest of the day, so naturally I came back an hour and a half later and tried again, but that late death was messing with me. I kept overthinking the small things. I died to sections I was fine with before and kept getting sent back to the beginning. I was going insane. And then this happened. Oh my gosh, wait. I made it. I made the goddamn jump. I disconnected the wires, and I've never been so happy to almost die to a ghost than actually die by a firing squad. Lunatic completed. All that is remaining is the DLC. After getting through a 15-hour-long cutscene, having the game softlock and going through it again, I died to the buzzsaw man 5 minutes in, but at least I don't have to go through the cutscene for the 3 billionth time. In the DLC, we play as Wayland Park, who was the person who told Miles about the asylum in the first place. We do some work, but then someone's been telling stories outside of class, and this guy, Jeremy Blair, is possibly one of the most punchable people in gaming history. He gives his little minions an order to put us into the morphogenic engine program, where we stay for who knows how long before the power is suddenly cut temporarily and we begin Whistleblower. Run past a wall rider, don't get blood on our hands, and run to the vent. We need to get to the shortwave radio, so we run through a harmless section, then get to the cannibal, one of the 2 recurring menaces in this DLC. This first section isn't too bad. We just do a loop around him, then hop over a wall, get the key, and go back. He tries to make us into a roast human, but using our crackhead strength, we destroy the other wall, keeping us in the oven. We avoid him again and escape into a vent. Yet another section with the crazy man over a spot that is a little cruel, but whatever. Wayland gets some much needed fresh air, and after avoiding some sketchy ass people, he's back in the fucking building again! We get to the shortwave radio, and hey, it's Big Guy!
Better start running!
You know, when nothing's chasing you, on the outside of the asylum, this game can be pretty peaceful. Never mind, that guy's joking out over a dead body. Let's get out of here and jump through a roof for no reason. This attic section is pretty uneventful, but it does lead us to the groom, who is the single most messed up dude in the asylum, and that is truly saying something. He wants to do very untasteful and messed up things to us in our bodies. So yeah, we just run and run some more until we get a stanky leg and reach a cutscene that I most definitely cannot show on YouTube for multiple reasons. Escape from that, run from him some more, well, I guess some more waddling, and throw myself out the window where we now are on the final section. We need to get the key, dupe him, and make a run for it where a cutscene will start. If I do that, then I will be finished with this other insane achievement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got